Hi, welcome to the Get Ready with God podcast. My name is Julie Taylor, and I am your host, and I am not God. Obviously, I'm not an expert. I'm not even a scriptorian. I'm literally just a girl sitting in front of a microphone, hoping God is real. The Get Ready with God podcast is the daily devotional podcast to help you see divinity in every day. This episode is a little bit of a part 2 from yesterday because I'm still talking about cheesy nature metaphors. So buckle up, lock in. We're talking about the sky. This week, I experienced a once-in-a-lifetime sky, and it came at a very low, one of the lowest days. And that is saying something because I'm low a lot. But I was driving home and it was a little stormy, and all at the same time, suddenly a double rainbow appeared. But it was the most neon, glowing, bright rainbow I've ever seen in my life, ever. I'm not being dramatic, literally. And it was double, and then the whole rainbow, you could see the entire thing. And that was on one side. And on the other side was one of the most glowing, gorgeous, colorful, vibrant sunsets that I've ever seen. And I got both at one time. So on one side of my horizon was this insane sunset. On the other side was a neon double rainbow. And I pulled over my car. I was on like a empty-ish road by my neighborhood. And I was almost home, and I pulled over my car, and it was drizzling. And I got out of my car, and I just stood in the middle of the road because there was no cars and cried, which sounds so dramatic, felt dramatic. But it was a moment that I'll never forget, and it gave me this boost of divinity. It gave me a boost of divinity that I really, really needed. And it lit my soul up in a way, and it gave me hope for one more day, basically. And it's not new information that I'm obsessed with the sky. My 2025 goal, the only goal that I had in January, was to witness as many sunrises and sunsets as possible. And it's been a huge intention for me. And I think that it's one of the most powerful ways that I connect with divinity is spending intentional time, like really chasing the sunset. Like I every day will see like what time is the sun setting, and I'll see if I can move my day around. And sometimes it's in a parking lot and sometimes it's on a beautiful hike, but I try to stop and soak it in. And here's why. The sky in general it's never the same. It's constantly changing. But sunrise and sunset specifically are so fleeting. Like wildflower season, brief. Fall color season, you have like really about like 9 days of peak time, right? So yes, these are brief, but sunrise and sunset, so they happen twice a day, they last moments, sometimes not even a full minute at their peak. And there's build up and let down, but like they're like at their peak, you sometimes don't even get a full 60 seconds with a peak sunset. And so the presence that it demands of you to experience is really, really important. And I think one of the reasons that it connects me with divinity so much is it forces me to be present. I can peek out my window and see that the sky is getting great and run as fast as I can to the end of my street, or even hop in my car and miss the peak because it's that fleeting. So it demands you to be there in that moment. And if you're not in that moment, you miss it. I think is really divinely inspired. Like you have to be there right then. It won't wait for your schedule. It won't wait. Like it's happening right then. You have one moment. Are you going to prioritize it or not? Do you get to be there or do you not? And I'm not saying that in like if you can't see the sunset every day, you're not prioritizing God. That's not it at all. I just love how fleeting it is because it makes you move around. Like in our modern lives, and my schedule is so full. And I think that prioritizing the sky is similar to how I want to prioritize divinity, in that my modern life is more flexible than connecting with the divine. It just demands presence. It demands presence in a way that I think is really divinely inspired. And because of that, because of how present you have to be in that fleeting moment, I think it opens me up a little bit more to divine connection because I'm all there. I'm all the way there trying to absorb it, because this brings us to my second point. It cannot be captured. There are beautiful pictures of the sunset. I share endless sky pictures. That's the main thing that I like to post on the internet. But nothing can actually do justice to experiencing an incredible sky. That once-in-a-lifetime sky that I experienced this week, being there and looking from like everywhere I looked, I was surrounded, I was engulfed, I was swallowed up by this impeccable scene. And the breeze and the smell and the lights, no pictures, no videos, nothing. It cannot be captured. It can only be experienced. And I think that is divinity. I can tell you all day long divine experiences that I've had. I can share with you faith promoting things. I can even tell you of miracles. I can tell you things that will blow your mind, because they've blown my mind, of divine presence in my life or divine guidance or whatever. And we all have these. But me telling you will never even touch what it actually feels like to experience divine intervention or divinity in your life. And the sky is that way. I kind of love that it cannot be captured because you have to live it. And that is divinity to me. Yes, it's important to share our faith promoting experiences and to share our thoughts and our, not just faith, but all of our experiences. But it's just so different when you live it. And that is where conversion will come for you. If you can personally experience divinity in your life, divinity in every day. That's why I can tell you every day what my divinity is, but I want you to find yours. I want you to build your relationship with divinity. Mine doesn't actually matter to you because it doesn't matter what I say. It won't even come close to experiencing it firsthand. And the sky represents that to me. So the two things the sky has taught me this year, well, it's taught me more than that, but two of my favorite trends the sky has consistently shown me this year is one, be present, be all there. And when you're all there, when you're fully present, it's easier to connect with divinity. It's easier to see it. And two, it can't be captured. You have to experience it. And that just gives me something to keep living for, because I can chase that. I can chase more of those experiences. I can chase more of that connection. I can fight for it. I can prioritize it. And I will spend my whole winter chasing it. It's my favorite time to chase it. There's some beautiful summer skies. You can't deny that. But winter skies are something special. It's cheesy week on Get Ready with God. Extra cheese. Nachos, extra cheese. Love you so much. Bye.